My friends, today I want to speak to you about something that has troubled so many, something that has weighed heavy on hearts, burdened minds, and shaken souls. You have been hurt, you have been mistreated, and you have been affected by the words and actions of others. But today I want to tell you, there is a way to rise above it all, a way to walk through this world untouchable, unshaken, unwavering, and undefeated. You see, we live in a world where people will come against you. They will misunderstand you. They will criticize you. They will try to belittle you, discourage you, and tear you down. They will laugh at your dreams, mock your choices, and do everything they can to make you feel small. But my friend, if you listen carefully today, if you take these words into your heart, you will no longer be affected by their words or their actions. You will no longer be weighed down by their judgments. You will no longer be disturbed by their opinions. You will walk through fire and not be burned. You will walk through storms and not be shaken. You will be untouchable. Now, I want you to understand something. Being untouchable does not mean that life will be easy. It does not mean that people will suddenly start treating you with kindness and respect. It does not mean that you will never face another challenge or hear another harsh word. No, my friend, it means that when these things come, and they will come, you will stand tall. You will not react in anger. You will not let bitterness take root in your heart. You will not give anyone the power to disturb your peace. How do you become untouchable? It begins with knowing who you are. You are not defined by what others say about you. You are not defined by your past mistakes. You are not defined by the opinions of those who do not even understand your journey. You were created with a purpose, and no one, no critic, no enemy, no betrayer can take that away from you. When you truly know this, you become untouchable. When you stop seeking validation from others, you become untouchable. When you stop worrying about whether people like you, whether they approve of you, whether they support you, you become untouchable. Many of you have spent years trying to please people who will never be pleased. You have spent years trying to prove yourself to those who do not even see your worth. But let me tell you today, the moment you stop living for their approval, the moment you stop worrying about what they think is the moment you become free. Oh, how the enemy wants you to be distracted. How he wants you to be consumed with what others are saying. How he wants you to waste your days thinking about how you have been wronged, how you have been mistreated, how unfair life has been to you. But my friend, you were made for more than that. You were made to rise above. You were made to walk with confidence. You were made to be unshaken. You must also understand that people's negativity is not about you. It is about them. When they gossip about you, it reveals their own insecurity. When they try to hurt you, it shows their own brokenness. When they mock you, it is because they are battling something inside themselves. But you, my friend, are not responsible for their wounds. You are not responsible for their bitterness. You are not responsible for their darkness, and you do not have to carry it. There are some of you here today who have let words spoken years ago shape your life. You have let a single insult, a single rejection, a single betrayal define who you are. But I tell you, you are more than what they said about you. You are more than how they treated you. You are more than what they think of you. You do not have to carry the weight of their words any longer. You do not have to let their judgment be your prison. Let it go. Oh, if only you could see how much lighter your heart would be if you let it go. If only you could see how much peace you would have if you stopped holding on to the offense, stopped replaying the words in your mind, stopped trying to figure out why they did what they did. Some of you are walking around wounded, but you do not have to live that way. You do not have to be affected. You do not have to let anyone steal your peace ever again. You must also learn the power of silence. There will be times when people provoke you, when they try to drag you into conflict, when they want you to react. But you do not have to give them that satisfaction. There is power in silence. There is power in walking away. There is power in not engaging. You do not have to defend yourself to those who are committed to misunderstanding you. You do not have to explain yourself to those who are determined to twist your words. You do not have to respond to every insult, to every attack, to every rumor. My friend, when you refuse to be drawn into the drama, when you refuse to be provoked, when you refuse to lower yourself to their level, you remain untouchable. Let them say what they want. Let them laugh. Let them criticize. It does not change who you are. It does not take away your worth. It does not diminish your purpose. I want you to also understand that being untouchable does not mean you are cold or unfeeling. It does not mean you walk around with a hardened heart, refusing to love, refusing to trust, refusing to be kind. No, my friend, the truly untouchable are those who love freely, who give generously, who remain kind even when the world is cruel. But their love is not dependent on others. Their kindness is not based on how they are treated. They do not love to be loved in return. They do not give to be thanked. They do not serve to be recognized. They do these things because they are free. They are not bound by the actions or reactions of others. And finally, I want you to remember this. No one can take away your peace unless you let them. No one can steal your joy unless you hand it over. No one can break you unless you allow them to. You are not a victim of what others say or do. You are not at the mercy of their moods, their insults, their actions. You are stronger than that. You are greater than that. And when you truly grasp this, when you truly understand this, nothing and no one will ever be able to bother you again. So walk forward today with your head held high, your heart at peace, and your spirit unshaken. Walk forward knowing that you are untouchable. Walk forward knowing that no insult, no attack, no betrayal can break you. Walk forward knowing that you are free. And when you live in that freedom, nothing can ever disturb your peace again. You see, when you walk through life knowing that nothing can shake you, that nothing can disturb your peace, that no insult, no betrayal, no attack can take away what is inside of you, you become a force to be reckoned with. The world does not know what to do with a person who cannot be controlled by fear. The world does not know how to handle someone who does not bend under pressure, who does not crumble under criticism, who does not react to every word spoken against them. Now, when you become that person, you will experience a freedom unlike anything you have ever known. Think about how much time you have wasted worrying about what others think. Think about how many nights you have lain awake, replaying conversations in your mind, wishing you had said something different, wondering why they treated you the way they did. Think about how much energy you have spent trying to win over people who do not even deserve your time. And now imagine what your life would be like if you let all of that go. Imagine waking up every day knowing that no matter what happens, no matter what anyone says, no matter how they treat you, your heart will be at peace, your mind will be calm, and your spirit will remain unshaken. But you must make a decision. You must decide today that you will no longer be affected. You must decide that you will no longer carry burdens that do not belong to you. You must decide that you will no longer give your energy to things that do not serve you. Because let me tell you, there is a real enemy out there, and his greatest weapon is distraction. If he cannot destroy you, he will distract you. He will send people into your life to steal your joy. He will use situations to make you doubt yourself. He will stir up conflict to make you lose focus. And if you are not careful, you will spend your whole life fighting battles that were never meant for you, defending yourself against people who will never understand you, trying to prove yourself to those who will never see your worth. But when you know who you are, when you know the power you carry, when you know that no one can touch your peace unless you let them, you will not waste another moment worrying about the opinions of others. You will not fight battles that are beneath you. You will not lower yourself to the level of those who try to bring you down. You will rise above. You will walk away. You will keep your focus on the things that truly matter. I know that some of you have been deeply hurt. Some of you have experienced betrayal that cut you to the core. Some of you have faced rejection that made you question your worth. And I am not here to tell you that those things did not matter. I am not here to tell you to pretend that you were never hurt. But I am here to tell you that you do not have to carry that pain any longer. You do not have to let it shape your future. You do not have to let it define you. What happened to you may not have been fair. It may not have been right. But you have the power to decide what you do with that pain. You can let it make you bitter, or you can let it make you stronger. You can let it keep you in chains, or you can let it set you free. Because here is the truth. No one can break you unless you allow them to. No one can define you unless you give them that power. No one can control your emotions unless you hand them the keys. And if you are tired of feeling hurt, tired of feeling disappointed, tired of feeling like you are at the mercy of other people's actions, then it is time to take your power back. It is time to stop reacting. It is time to stop explaining yourself. It is time to stop allowing anyone else to dictate how you feel. Do you know why some people seem to walk through life unaffected? It's not because they do not face challenges. It is not because they have never been hurt. It is not because they are lucky. It is because they have made a choice. They have chosen to protect their peace. They have chosen to guard their heart. They have chosen to let go of what does not serve them. And you can make that choice today. You can choose to stop engaging in arguments that lead nowhere. You can choose to stop allowing negative people to rent space in your mind. You can choose to stop waiting for an apology that may never come. You can choose to stop looking for closure from people who are incapable of giving it. You can choose to stop expecting people to be who they are not. And when you make that choice, you will feel a weight lift off of you. You will feel a peace that you may have never known before. You will realize that you never needed their validation. You never needed their approval. You never needed them to see your worth because you were already whole without it. Some of you have spent years trying to win the love of people who were never capable of loving you. Some of you have spent years trying to prove yourself to people who never even saw you for who you really are. Some of you have spent years waiting for someone to acknowledge your value, but I am here to tell you that you do not have to wait any longer. You do not need them to see your worth. You do not need them to recognize your greatness. You do not need them to validate you. Because you are already valuable. You were already enough. You were already whole. Do not waste another moment trying to change the mind of someone who has already decided to misunderstand you. Do not waste another second trying to convince someone of your worth. Do not waste another breath explaining yourself to people who do not even deserve access to you. Just keep walking, just keep moving forward, just keep becoming who you were meant to be. Because the truth is, when you reach a place where nothing can disturb your peace, when you reach a place where no one can steal your joy, when you reach a place where no insult, no rejection, no betrayal can touch you, you become unstoppable. You become a light in a dark world. You become a force that cannot be ignored. You become a presence that commands respect. Not because you demand it, but because you exude a strength that cannot be shaken. And when you walk in that strength, when you walk in that confidence, when you walk in that unshakable peace, you will inspire others to do the same. You will show them that they too can be free. You will show them that they too can rise above. You will show them that they too can live a life where no one and nothing can ever touch them again. My friend, I want you to listen closely now because this might be the most important thing you hear today. You have been living under the weight of other people's opinions for far too long. You have let their words shape you, let their actions dictate your emotions, let their judgments decide your worth, and the time has come for you to break free from that. The time has come for you to take back what was always yours, your peace, your confidence, your power. Because if you live your life trying to please people, you will never know true freedom. If you live your life seeking their approval, you will always be a prisoner to their opinions. If you live your life waiting for them to accept you, you will always feel like you are not enough. But you are enough. You have always been enough. And you do not need anyone else to tell you that for it to be true. Some of you have been walking through life carrying wounds that are decades old. You have let the hurt from your past dictate how you see yourself today. Maybe it was something a parent said to you, something a teacher told you, something an old friend did that left you feeling like you were not good enough. And ever since then, you have been trying to prove them wrong. You have been trying to show the world that you are worthy, that you are valuable, that you matter. But my friend, you do not have to prove anything to anyone. You were worthy the moment you were born. You were valuable before they ever doubted you. You mattered long before they ever tried to make you feel small. It is time to let go. Let go of the words they spoke over you. Let go of the doubts they planted in your heart. Let go of the need to prove yourself to those who never saw your worth in the first place. Because the moment you let go, you will be free. And when you are free, nothing and no one will ever be able to touch you again. Some of you have been waiting for an apology that will never come. You have been waiting for someone to admit they were wrong, to acknowledge the pain they caused, to say they regret what they did. But what if I told you that you do not need their apology to heal? What if I told you that you do not need their regret to move on? What if I told you that you have the power to be free right now without ever hearing another word from them? You see, forgiveness is not about them. It is about you. It is about releasing the weight of what was done to you. It is about choosing peace over bitterness. It is about refusing to let their actions control your emotions any longer. And when you forgive, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace, you become untouchable. They no longer have power over you. Their words no longer haunt you. Their actions no longer hold you hostage, because you cannot control what people do, but you can control how you respond. You cannot control what they say, but you can control whether or not you let it affect you. You cannot control how they treat you, but you can control how much space you allow them to take up in your mind. And when you make the choice to protect your peace, to guard your heart, to rise above the noise, you become a person who cannot be shaken. Some of you have spent too much time reacting. You have let people push your buttons. Let them pull you into arguments. Let them dictate your emotions. But you do not have to respond to everything. You do not have to answer every insult. You do not have to engage in every battle, because not every battle is worth your time. Not every fight is worth your energy. Not every person is worth your response. And when you learn to walk away, when you learn to stay silent in the face of provocation, when you learn to keep your focus on what truly matters, you will find a peace that nothing and no one can take away. Let them say what they want. Let them think what they want. Let them believe what they want. It does not change who you are. It does not take away your value. It does not define your future. Because the people who try to bring you down are already beneath you. The people who try to steal your peace do not have peace within themselves. The people who try to hurt you are hurting inside. And when you understand this, when you truly grasp this, you will stop taking their actions personally. You will stop allowing their words to affect you. You will stop letting their negativity control your emotions. You will be free. And when you are free, you will begin to walk differently. You will begin to talk differently. You will begin to carry yourself differently. Because you will know that no one, no critic, no hater, no enemy can take away what is inside of you. Some of you have been waiting for circumstances to change before you feel peace. You have been waiting for people to change before you let go of your bitterness. You have been waiting for things to get better before you allow yourself to be happy. But let me tell you, you do not have to wait any longer. Because peace is not found in circumstances, it is found within you. Joy is not something the world can give. It is something that comes from knowing who you are. Strength is not found in the approval of others. It is found in standing firm in your own identity. And when you finally realize that everything you have been looking for is already within you, nothing and no one will ever be able to touch you again. You will wake up every morning knowing that no matter what happens, your heart will remain at peace. You will walk through every trial knowing that it cannot shake you. You will face every attack knowing that it cannot break you. And the world will look at you and wonder how you do it. They will wonder why you do not react, why you do not retaliate, why you are not disturbed by the things that once kept you up at night. And you will smile because you will know the secret. You will know that you are untouchable. You will know that no insult, no betrayal, no rejection can take away what is inside of you. You will know that no amount of criticism, no amount of negativity, no amount of opposition can break your spirit, because you have taken your power back. Because you have chosen to walk in peace. Because you have decided that you will not be controlled by what others do. And when you make that choice, when you fully step into that freedom, you will experience a life unlike anything you have ever known. A life of peace, a life of joy, a life of strength. A life where no one and nothing can ever touch you again. You see, my friend, when you live in this kind of freedom, you start to see the world differently. You stop expecting people to act a certain way. You stop being surprised when they disappoint you. You stop feeling wounded when they reject you, because you understand that their actions are not a reflection of you. They are a reflection of them. Their words do not define you. They define what is inside their own hearts. Their judgment does not determine your worth. Your worth was never in their hands to begin with. Some of you have spent your entire lives seeking love from people who never knew how to love you. You have been chasing after validation from those who were never capable of giving it. You have been waiting for someone to tell you that you are enough, that you are valuable, that you matter. But my friend, you do not need to wait any longer. You do not need their permission to feel worthy. You do not need their approval to walk in confidence. You do not need their recognition to know that you are enough. And when you truly grasp this, when you finally stop looking outside of yourself for what was inside of you all along, you will walk through this life with a peace that cannot be shaken. People will wonder why you are not affected. They will wonder why their insults do not bother you. They will wonder why their attempts to tear you down fall flat. And it is because you have built your foundation on something stronger than their opinions. It is because you have anchored yourself in something deeper than their validation. It is because you have chosen to stand in your truth, no matter who sees it, no matter who acknowledges it, no matter who supports it. There is a strength in knowing that you do not need anyone to confirm what you already know about yourself. There is a power in walking into a room, fully aware of who you are, without needing anyone else to affirm it. There is a peace in understanding that no matter what they say, no matter how they treat you, no matter what they think of you, you remain the same. And do you know what happens when you reach this place? The people who once tried to control you, the ones who once tried to manipulate you, the ones who once held power over your emotions will lose their grip. They will see that they cannot affect you. They will see that they cannot bring you down. Hasa, they will see that their words no longer pierce your heart, that their actions no longer steal your peace, that their opinions no longer shape your self-worth. And that is when you will truly understand what it means to be untouchable. It does not mean that people will stop talking. It does not mean that you will never be criticized again. It does not mean that life will suddenly become easy. It means that none of it will matter anymore. It means that no amount of negativity will be able to shake the peace within you. It means that no rejection, no betrayal, no opposition will be able to move you from the place of confidence you now stand in. Some of you have been holding on to hurt for far too long. Some of you have been carrying burdens that were never meant for you. Some of you have allowed the weight of the past to shape your future, but you do not have to live that way any longer. You do not have to let the opinions of others define you. You do not have to let the mistakes of your past haunt you. You do not have to let the negativity of this world steal your joy. You have the power to rise above it all. You have the power to let go. You have the power to stand in a peace that nothing and no one can take from you. And when you choose to live in this freedom, you will begin to notice something incredible. You will begin to see that the things that once bothered you no longer have the same effect. You will begin to realize that the people who once had power over you no longer hold any control. You will begin to experience a kind of strength that you never knew existed. Because the truth is, no one can take away what they never gave you. No one can steal a peace that comes from within. No one can break a spirit that refuses to be moved. So let them talk. Let them doubt you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them reject you. None of it changes who you are. None of it takes away your purpose. None of it diminishes your value. You are unshaken. You are free. And nothing and no one can ever take that away from you again. In the end, my friend, becoming untouchable is not about building walls around your heart or retreating from the world. It's about finding a deep, unshakable peace within yourself, a peace that no one and nothing can disturb. It's about realizing that your worth is not determined by others, and your happiness is not dependent on their approval. You are enough, just as you are, and nothing can take that away. When you make the conscious decision to stop allowing the opinions, judgments, and actions of others to affect you, you reclaim your power. You begin to walk through life unburdened by fear, rejection, or criticism. You become a force of strength, a person who stands firm in their truth, no matter what comes their way. And in that space, you find true freedom, the kind of freedom that comes when you realize that nothing in this world has the power to shake your peace unless you let it. So remember, you are untouchable, not because you are immune to pain or rejection, but because you have chosen to rise above it. You are untouchable because you know who you are and refuse to let anything take that away. You are untouchable because you have made peace your priority and decided that no one and nothing will ever disturb your inner calm again. Stand firm in that truth and walk in the strength that comes from knowing you are untouchable no matter what.